It's 6:46. Time for an update on your local ag news. Bryce joining us from KRVN Radio. Hey, Bryce.
Hey, good morning, Sarah, and happy Tuesday. Here is a check of some of those agriculture news stories that we are following. U.S. corn, soybean, and spring wheat planting fell further behind the average pace last week as wet and cool conditions persisted in parts of the Midwest and upper Midwest. That, of course, coming to us from the USDA Weekly Crop Progress Report, which was released yesterday afternoon. As of Sunday, an estimated 23% of the nation's corn was planted, which is behind the 36% at the same time last year and 23 percentage points behind the 5-year average of 46%. Soybean planting progress also slipped further behind the average pace. As of Sunday, an estimated 6% of the crop was planted, which is down from last year's 14%. Finally, winter wheat was 29% headed as of Sunday, down 12 percentage points from the 5-year average of 41%. Well, yesterday was opening day, but not for baseball. It was for the National Corn Growers Association's National Corn Yield Contest. Baseball and growing record corn yield may have little in common on the surface, but of course both feature intense competition, months of preparation, and good old-fashioned hard work. Producers have from today through July 31st to enter the competition. This year marks the 55th year for the contest that began with 20 entries from 4 states. Last year, more than 7,000 entries from 46 states were entered, making the National Corn Growers Yield Contest the premier event of its kind across the nation. The Nebraska Farm Bureau Disaster Relief Fund is helping farmers, ranchers, and rural communities. The fund has now exceeded $2 million. Steve Nelson, president of the Nebraska Farm Bureau, said it will take patience and persistence to get through the magnitude of the loss and destruction. The Disaster Assistance Fund is accepting applications for producers that are in need, of course, of assistance. The fund is also still open for donations. And finally this morning, putting a new twist on Nebraska's third largest industry, agri-tourism. We would like to invite you to tune into 880 KRVN this afternoon at 3 p.m. Central for the latest Rural Radio Forum. Again, the topic of this afternoon's forum will be agri-tourism. We'll talk with entrepreneurs from around the state to get a behind-the-scenes look at a successful operation or two. We'll also talk with experts and ask what's drawing people to visit Nebraska, how to start your own operation, and more. So be sure to tune in this afternoon at 3 p.m. for the latest Rural Radio Forum. Those are the stories we're following here at the KRVN Nebraska Soybean Board News Desk. As a reminder, we are streaming online. Visit krvn.com to listen anywhere at any time. Sarah, we'll send it back to you.
Thanks so much, Bryce.